Hey guys, it's Jess and I'm back here with another video for you. Today is sort of a Bibbidi day. So this is a follow-up video from my previous Bibbidi video in which I compared Bibbidi Boxes or Bibbidi Box with Be Our Guest Express and Bibbidi's response to that video. So I'm going to answer a bunch of questions that kind of came up in relation to that video, and then we're going to open this. Bibbidi sent me a box as and I'm sorry, maybe? I don't know quite how to explain it, but I do have a box here to open from them. After the video aired, I got an amazing response from you guys, and I am so grateful for all the comments. You guys made me feel a little bit better about how I felt in getting the box. Thank you, and I appreciate every one of your comments. It is because of you guys and all of your response that I think the video got the attention of Bibbidi themselves. So after the video aired, probably a week or 2 weeks after, Bibbidi sent me an email and asked me if we could talk over the phone, and left it up to me to decide, but felt like they really wanted to clarify a few things. I was a little shocked, to be honest, because my YouTube channel is so small. I mean, I appreciate every one of my viewers, but I'm not a huge channel. I was like, yeah, sure, let's talk over the phone, no big deal. It was a little intimidating. I was worried she was gonna yell at me and tell me how mean I was, but that's not what happened. She was very sweet on the phone. She wanted to clarify a couple of things that had come up in the video, and I am happy to listen to those things, and I never want to misrepresent anybody in any possible way. So during that conversation, she offered to send me another box, and not only that, she wanted to upgrade me to the next box, which is the fantasy box. I'll look up the price for the fantasy box and insert it right here. She also said that she was going to add on any additional cost that I may have lost in previous boxes. She also mentioned how easy it is to be going along and doing one tier boxes, and say you finish all of that tier boxes and then you have to start on the next one. Sometimes your brain can be stuck in the previous tier, be it above or below, and it's just human, and so accidents do happen. They do have a program in place that should notify them if your box does not have a certain value. I don't know if that's a new program, and maybe it wasn't in place a couple of months ago, but going forward, that's there to kind of act as a safety net for them, which is really nice. I think that's a great call on their part. I know that they've also added some more staff to help make things run a little bit more smoothly. So first of all, I think in my video I had mentioned that I thought that some of the merchandise might come from the character warehouse, and she specifically wanted me to know that that is something they don't do anymore. They maybe did it in the beginning, but at this point they found that their customer base isn't really into that, because a lot of them can get that merchandise from either being local or pickups or that kind of thing. So they've switched their model, so they no longer do character warehouse items. That being said, I'm sure they have other ways to get merchandise at a lower cost, because otherwise it wouldn't be cost efficient to do the boxes. It has been more challenging with the shutdown, and they are working to resolve that. Fair enough. I mean, nobody could predict the pandemic and the fallout thereof. So as far as returning an item, or if you're not satisfied with a box, like, what do you do? So you can go and you can email them. The amount of time that it takes them to respond, I'm not really sure. Some people have told me they get responses really fast, and other people it takes a while, so it might depend on the month and what else is going on in the world and in their universe at the time. But this is what their website specifically says on the issue. Due to the customization of our boxes, we typically do not offer exchanges or returns. However, we will consider returns and or exchanges on a case-by-case basis. So with that, I think really is talking to is if you have a legitimate grievance with something in your box and there's a reason why an exchange or a refund should take place, then they will listen to you because they want you to have a good experience, but they're not going to do it for just because you have to explain yourself. Then they also say on that same page, I think it was their Q&A page that I went to, we want your experience to be truly magical, which I 100% think is genuine because, well, I'll get to that in a minute. If you find that you are not satisfied with your box, please reach out to us via email and we will see what we can do to resolve the matter. So they're saying that not just to say it, because they really do want you to have a good experience. It's not in their interest to have you have a bad experience. Do big YouTubers really get better boxes than your average Joe? And what she said is that they try to make sure that they're fair across the board on all of their boxes and that everyone is expected to be a YouTuber, which I think is smart. I can't speak to whether or not that actually is the case, but that's what she said, and I would have to think that that would be a great mindset to have, because all it takes is for you to whip out your phone and you've got a video ready for YouTube. So, that being said, it is in their best interest to give more attention to the boxes that they send to their brand reps, because these are people that reach hundreds of thousands of people in a day, and they want to sell you their product. So they're going to send a nicer box to a brand rep than they are to another. Plus, you know, brand reps are in a different category than other people because you know more about them, you know more about what they like, and the attention to detail might be there in the case where it's not for your average Joe because you just don't have the information. That being said, we also talked about the importance of filling out that questionnaire that they give you with your preferences and making sure it's up to date and telling them things that you like and you don't like, because it's really hard to send a customized box to somebody who doesn't do that. I know from at least one comment I got on that other video, there was an individual who hadn't filled out any of those preferences, and Bibbidi went as far as calling that person to try and get some information so that they could make a box just for them. So I think the more information they have on you, the better your box can be. As far as the cosmetic bag goes, because that was the big thing, right, is the Bibbidi cosmetic bag. So we talked at length about the bag, and she said that they had only put it in the wish list, and only people who had checked it off and for the most part had bigger boxes were given that cosmetic bag. They did get some negative feedback, not just from me, about the cosmetic bag, and anybody who got the bag and was dissatisfied, they were willing to either swap out or fix in some way, and that was a, I think, known issue by the time my video came out. Maybe I was the only one who had a smaller tier box, and that was my big item. I only speak to what I've seen. Personally, I don't want to second guess anybody or anything, so I'm going to leave it at that. there were a bunch of people who commented about the shirts Bibbidi had sent them. I've never personally gotten a Bibbidi shirt from them, so I don't know about that, but I did ask these individuals, like, did you wish list that item to get it? And they told me no. So I don't know if the shirts are different than the makeup cases, or if that's something that maybe their policy changing. I don't know. So over the course of that conversation, we went from, oh, I'm going to replace your cosmetic bag with something else, or I'm going to refund it for you when you send it back to me, to she offered, if I was okay with it, to not only send me a box, but upgrade me to the next box. And she specifically said, you know, I don't care if you open it on your channel. I just want you to have this box because you've been a customer for over a year and I don't want us to leave on this sour note. I was kind of speechless. It was a really sweet offer, I felt, on their part. And that's where this came into play. So if you guys have additional questions that I didn't answer, go ahead and leave them below and I will try to get to those. I'm trying really hard to respond to everybody within a 24-hour window so that things don't get lost in communication. So that is, I think, everything I wanted to tell you guys about this box before I opened it, because wow, I was totally speechless when this showed up in the mail. It is literally the biggest Bibbidi box I think I've ever gotten, and they sent it to me for free, and that's huge. So before I cry, we're gonna open it. So it does feel kind of heavy on one side. So I'm guessing there's something with weight to it, we'll say. Okay, I don't know how to open it. How do I open it? Do I have it upside down? I might have it upside down. Oh, I think I figured it out. So Becky actually said that she was going to personally put together my box for me this month as well. They did send me a link to the wish list, but I didn't feel comfortable doing anything with that. It just didn't feel right to me. So this is the first thing that's here. And oh, this must be new. It's up like a little folder, and inside it, to protect the little card, which, okay, stop it, light, stop it, there we go. Can we just talk about how cute this is? Happiness is a state of mind. It's just according to the way you look at things. Walt Disney. I love that quote. Aww. And I'm going to leave the packing slip in there, but I will say, if this is part of their new packaging, I love it. I can reuse this in so many ways. It's a great idea. Okay, and then we have their pretty standard purple paper with that really cool, I think it's a vinyl sticker with the Bibbidi logo on it. I'm so nervous. Like, usually I'm excited and just excited, but now I'm nervous. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go for this first. There's more in here than I thought was in here. So they sent me a Wishes candle. It's blue, I can tell you that. I'm going to use my little X-Acto knife. Let's see, somewhere it says what they are. Oh, it's Flight. Is this supposed to be Soren? That's cool. And the top is that red glitter. It might still have a little, oh no, this is Flight of Passage. That's what it is. I love that ride. It's my favorite. I really like the Wishes candles. I don't know if I'll be able to burn this one or not, but that's okay. If I don't personally use it, I will either use it in a giveaway or I will gift it to somebody who really will use it. And I actually think I know who. Because I love Flight, I just can't do a whole... She also got me a Magical Mysteries pin. This is the one with the stamps on the back. This is series 10. I'll open that in just a minute with you guys. But it's nice that they included a pin. So I have 2 boxes here. One's a red box and one is not. Oh, I saw these and I thought they were adorable. It's a mug from Mary Poppins Returns because I adore Mary Poppins. And it's a spoonful of sugar. So my Sip Spy box just shipped and it should be here soon. This is totally the cup I'm using in that video. And then the last thing, I just saw what Jim Shore it is. It's really cute. Okay. So, hold on. I always have trouble opening things. I don't know why. Maybe it's me. But this is really cute. You guys are going to like it. Because I like it. So, of course you're going to like it. He's like the perfect size too. It's a little flounder. Now I'm gonna have to get an Ariel to go with him. I wonder if he was part of a set. I'll have to look. But he is super cute and I love Flounder. I love how happy he is and how sweet he is. He's like he's the best friend because he's always there for you. All right, before I do the other, should we open this? I think we should. So my options are I could get Captain Hook, Cheshire Cat, Lady and the Tramp, Dopey, Bambi, or Jiminy Cricket. And by the way, I love these little packs. I've opened them before. The balloon pack is my favorite so far, but the roller skates are really fun too. And they're like $6.99 in the park for a pen, which is pretty cheap in the park. I mean, okay. Sorry, having a hard time. It's Jimmy. I do have this one, but I think he's a cool pen, so I'll use him as a trader, and that's great. So if you're looking for a Jiminy, let me know. Anyhow, that is everything in the box. So let's look at this packing slip that they sent me. So the Mary Poppins ceramic mug was $14.99. The Jim Shore's Tradition Flounder Go Fish. What a name. But Flounder was $26. The Wishes candle was $20. And then There's a line item saying it was made by Becky. And then the Magical Mystery was $6.99. So the total value of this box was set at $67.98. And I don't know, it was really sweet of them to send me this box. They totally didn't have to, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Bibbidi. And I don't know which is my favorite. It's either the mug or Flounder. I'll use the mug more, but Flounder is really cute. I don't know. All right. Anyhow, that's all I have for today. I do have some other subscription boxes that'll be coming out in the weeks to come. I don't know if I'll be back to Bibbidi right away. Probably in the spring I'll try them again, but I might order some one-off like the Christmas box or something, because I love Christmas. Oh my goodness, I love Christmas. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down there wherever it is, and go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this box and the fact that they sent it to me. I would really love to get you guys' feedback. So until next time, I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.